Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert. We have to do something with a spy in this level, but it seems not immediately. We're starting with the normal base business. And we already know where our ore is, so that's pretty good for us. You should know by now I detest scouting without a minimap, but I shall do my best. Where's the edge of the map? Over there. Okay, so this is probably all safe. And we'll probably go to the right. Yeah, there's loads of space to the right. Oh, okay, this is very small. The game tricked me! I can't believe I fell for that. Why is this game so crafty? Well played game. So I was tricked into believing that we had a large stock of ore to the left. We've got nothing. In fact, we're not even going to get money back from this refinery. The real place we need to be harvesting is over here. Which means I should have moved the MCV. Well, I'm going to give that one to the game. It got me good. I'm going to play along.
Yes, sir. At once.
Getting a barracks early in this level because I want to see when we get access to the spy. It's not going to be instantly.
Construction options.
But it will come.
Building.
Spies obviously come from the barracks. Also, this is kind of insulting now. Not only is there an ore patch over here that is, you know, the real one we need to be harvesting from. It is enormous. It is the biggest ore patch I've ever seen.
Building.
And then they go and put, yeah, let's have some gems in there as well. Why not? Just some extra money. This is just to make you feel really terrible about getting tricked. And it's still not finished. This ore patch goes on forever. Okay, nothing to defend towards the top, so every attack's going to come from the right. And it looks to me like... It really doesn't end, does it? It looks to me like everything that's going to happen is going to be attacks on our ore collector. I think that's what we're going to have to defend, the ore collector rather than the base. Unless they come by sea, which they might do. Spy is available. Spy into... Get a spy into command center. Doesn't say a command center, doesn't say the command center. How can there still be... This is not all connected. Oh, okay. I can't see here, hang on, there we go. There is a slight gap in the ore. Don't worry, it's not all one enormous patch. It's one pretty damn enormous patch, and then immediately a second patch. So that's a slightly better situation for us. So that's good. We'll scout this, just in case they do a drop on the shoreline. Second ore truck is going to be necessary, because it's never going to run out of ore in a million years. I say that probably is going to. I bought the spy now. Yep, there is no conceivable way you can possibly see either of these two spots. I agree with that. I am suspicious of all the beached areas where landings can take place. This does look like an island, the more you get to look at it. So, I mean, maybe flak cannons are going to be the order of the day here. Should be able to build a naval yard from where I am. I think I'm close enough.
Yes, sir. Very well.
So if anyone else is playing this and this really is an island with nothing on it, I guess building your base here may be the best place for you. So it gives you the good mix of both ore patches, but at the very least... We need a ship to scout, hang on. At the that's not a scout ship. At the very least you want to build here, right next to the ore patch. This is going to hurt me for the rest of the level, where I've chosen to build. But, you know, we'll get by. If only I had 4 V2 rockets I could take down this tree, as was demonstrated in the last video. It is indeed an island with nothing on it.
Very well. Commander, on my way. For king and country. Yes, sir. Indeed.
Superb. Which means we are going to need a transport ship to get James Bond over to the other side.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Not just only James Bond either, that's a completely perfect copy of Sean Connery. My instincts say an extra power plant won't hurt.
Unit ready.
So we'll start with that.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
And then my next level of instincts say flak cannons.
Unit ready.
Now we may not need these at all, but I can imagine airstrikes happening on this level. Looks the kind.
Affirmative.
There's a place where we can dock.
Yes, sir.
Or dock.
Yes, sir.
Land.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
We'll get our transport built out of the way, and we'll just two anti-aircraft cannons, I think.
Affirmative.
Guns. My mistake.
Acknowledge.
We're
Acknowledge.
not so medievalist to use cannons. We've got guns over here.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Not expecting to find anything there, but I like to scout it for sneaky transports and things.
Awaiting orders.
You can go all the way over there. Second AA gun. Do I want a service depot? Yeah, maybe, in case something attacks my ore trucks.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders.
And where are my heroic
Ready and
scouts?
waiting. At one. Report agreed. At one. Ready and
Your
waiting.
duties are not finished, men.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
As expected, this guy found absolutely nothing, but that's fine. I'm happy to know there's nothing beneath me.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Really looks like I'm not going to need much in the boat department either.
Construction options.
Gives us the mine layer, nothing more than that, but that's nice.
Building.
A silo? Yeah, why not?
Construction complete.
Suspicious truck?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Just a couple of silos. I don't know how long I'm going to be on
Yes, sir.
the enemy's
Construction
island,
complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
so I might lose track of my money. So I'll get a couple of silos. Usually don't bother with silos, usually I'm spending enough, but this level's a bit weird in its setup. So a couple of silos aren't going to hurt.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
How are the
Affirmative.
scout ships doing?
Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's try to get all the way up into that corner, please.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
This is very dramatic music for these two men as they march to their death.
Reporting. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
There's a welcome party.
Lost.
Very well. Affirmative.
Good
Agreed.
job complete. Back to base, boys.
Unit lost.
Oh. That was grim. Oh well, these things happen. He tried his best.
Affirmative.
So I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time we've seen a spy. In fact, I'm
Awaiting orders.
99% certain of it. You have to forgive my memory. But we're not going to get this by past that dog. Hellmarch, you are incredible piece of music, but you are slightly too loud.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That was a submarine? Yes?
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
That was right. I'm not going crazy, am I?
Building.
We will with destroyers then, if they actually have units in the sea.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, indeed they do.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
They're all just gathered together here for a meeting. Wow, that gunship did a lot of damage. And I suppose... Let's be realistic here. Let's get an APC actually. We'll start with an APC, we'll put the spy in the APC, we'll kill the dog, and then the spy can have a look around.
Vehicle reporting.
Doesn't matter if we lose our spy, we'll just build another one.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, I'm going to build a bit of a naval fleet, and we will go exploring with that. We have one ore vein.
Unit
Is that
ready.
it? 2 ore veins. Okay, each patch has a vein. So we have a bit of renewable money here.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
That counts as on the shore, right? I think it did.
Commander, for king and country.
I am bobbing my head to this music, I will admit that to you people.
Vehicle reporting.
So this is why I don't have a camera.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I do some embarrassing things when I'm playing games. Some of them I feel like sharing, some of them I don't.
Affirmative. Yes,
Anyway,
sir.
dog, it's time for round 2. Where have you gone?
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Oh, well, you're back.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
My vision
Acknowledge.
suddenly increased 20-fold.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
If you see, your job is just to kill as many dogs as you can. Spy will handle the rest.
Building.
Affirmative.
I think these two dogs are the only threat they actually have, right?
Affirmative.
That's so sad. I don't like doing this.
Acknowledged.
Just be clear.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Don't question the man getting out of the APC.
Base is under
My
attack.
way.
He's a Soviet man who's just escaped.
Yes, sir.
He's fine, he's a friend.
Affirmative.
Get him in. Give him some food and a nice...
Ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I was going to say some nice soft food and a warm bed.
On my way.
I think I mean the other way around.
King and country.
This...
On my way.
this strategy...
Country. On my way.
I've been outsmarted.
On my way.
How are they this good? Ah, okay, okay. No.
For king and country. Indeed.
Nearly got crushed, but we're good.
On my way. For king and country.
The computer nearly outsmarted me seriously badly there.
On my way.
Is it construction yard I need here? Briefing. Use spy infiltrate the command center.
Commander. On my way.
Command center? That's that thing, right?
Yes, sir. On my way. For
This is a command center, right? That's a construction yard.
For king and country.
Building infiltrator. Reinforcements have
Yes, sir.
arrived.
Bring him back!
Very well.
The...
Reporting.
Silos.
Yes, sir.
Where you going?
Affirmative.
Why have I been given vision of dogs? Seriously, all of the dogs on the map have lit up.
Silos needed. Building.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but you will die if you just charge out of here. Front door, back door, side door.
Unit
Subs are
ready.
attacking me, okay. Well, this is a few free sub kills then.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Destroyers and tanks. Always the way.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
The naval yard. Interesting choice. There's no way I could possibly repair that.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
But this is supposed to represent them getting angry and sending stuff at me now. But
Unit ready.
at least he stood still this time.
Construction complete.
Seriously, what was he doing?
Construction options.
He was just going for it.
Building.
Just no fear, charge out of the base. No one's going to stop him. This is taunting me. Is this a spy plane? I think it is. Maybe a MiG, actually. Nah, it couldn't have been a MiG. Where could it have come from?
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Affirmative.
Okay, so I'm going into that little harbour. See what we can find. Seriously though, the game seems to have revealed all the dogs to me. Going to be an odd move, and I heard oh, it's probably this sub dancing over here again, isn't it? Two dogs here, so that's not an easy sneak out. I don't even know if this guy counts as a spy. He must do, right? Because he's not being killed by this. Oh, he's very brazen. Stop taunting me, sub.
Awaiting knowledge.
So the gunboat is faster than all the other ships, and its reward is that it gets to die alone.
Affirmative.
Or,
Naval
okay,
lost.
you're nearly a hero.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Everyone else, however, is going to be a bit smarter and
Building.
attack as a
Yes,
unit.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So it's an enormous range. Even if they miss, it's not great for us anymore because they're going to hit
Base is
something.
under attack. Naval unit lost.
Base is under attack. Okay, okay.
Unit
attack
ready.
plane.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Do they even have a sub-pen?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
What is even fighting what?
Yes,
Did
sir.
that one man just take down my entire building?
Building.
Report acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
These guys are good.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
This is a whole other level of Soviet forces
Yes,
now.
sir. Affirmative.
Yes, yeah, get on. Yeah, sure thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, or just drive into the sea. Why not? That's a good move.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Well, you see, I was trying to board the transport, but then the transport disappeared, so I just...
Reporting. Affirmative.
It's like you turned the GPS on.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Not GPS, sat-nav. It's like you turned the sat-nav on, and it said, yeah, just go straight forwards. And you look out the windshield, and you go, but that's
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
just a river.
Affirmative.
Naval unit
But the Sat-Nav told me to, so I'm just going for it. I like these guys.
Unit ready. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Can I really just punch through the front there? That's going to be so hard. How about we do a little test theory?
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Are you friends with these guys?
Very well.
Oh, dogs are coming.
Very well. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Test has failed. Test is fine. Okay, everything's good. Don't worry. Armed with this information,
Building.
that's a mine layer. That's not what I wanted. But where are the APCs? I lost my barracks.
Building.
That one man did so much damage.
Mission
It's a minute.
failed.
I saw that. I certainly didn't. That's a pretty star.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, okay. Test theory ended in abject failure. Test theory 2,
Mission
sit
loaded.
still, you idiot. And rebuild the barracks. And what happened to my base?
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. No, affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Okay. This is a good strategy. You like this one. You like this one.
Acknowledged.
It's Operation 1 APC. Drives around everyone. Up through the front. Runs over this guy.
Unit ready.
And tries to kill these two dogs before it gets killed by this tank, this tank, this tank, this flame tower, and these two Tesla coils. I need a second APC.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
That's a mine layer.
Vehicle reporting. Knowledge.
Well, at least the war factory is going to be safe next time.
Knowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative.
I'm feeling secure. We're being attacked.
Yes, sir.
Go and greet them.
Knowledge. Reporting.
When did I even... What? What?
Yes, sir.
I forgot the names, so I had to mouse over them. Cruisers. I was going to call them Crusaders for some reason.
Base is under attack.
Yaks are coming out of nowhere. I'm lost on this. This helps though. So cruisers are one of my favourite units in this game. They have incredibly long attack range.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Crush him. Crush him. No, not that one. That one.
Acknowledge.
It's alt for anyone wondering.
Affirmative.
Good work. Okay, it was my army of APCs. Just one APC and a mine layer.
Affirmative. Reporting. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, we're secure.
Orders.
We have things we didn't know we had.
Yes, sir.
We've got way more cruisers than we could ever need. We're being attacked by planes from all angles, but it doesn't matter. We're getting you out of there.
Yes, sir.
Your stylish 80s jacket.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
On aboard.
Yes, sir.
Just test how far these things can fire. Yep, we have a minimum fire range, right? Nope. 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 What's going on? Is it because I have two selected? Yes, it was. Okay. And you start to see how far these guys can actually shoot. We can reach here. We can start attacking that without any orders to do so.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We can probably hit the Tesla coils and the mammoth tanks.
Vehicle reporting.
I mean, we are talking screens. I love these things. These are the true artillery ship of the game.
Acknowledge.
They're very expensive to build, and we don't have the technology to build them yet. We are capped out at cruisers. They're not cruisers, they are cruisers. We're capped out at destroyers. But these are an ally ship, and later in the game we will have the technology to build them, and that will be great.
Yes, sir.
If you force yourself into this little inlet, you can probably take down the other one as well. I wouldn't mind if you want to go for the dog, actually. It's probably the biggest threat. No?
Yes, sir.
Against your morals or something?
Acknowledge.
Oh, actually. This thing is somewhat of a pain. So their accuracy isn't the best. I have to admit that. They're usually quite good against buildings, so I'm surprised they're failing quite the way they are. But a trick you can do with them is you can force them to attack the ground in front of or nearby the building, and then when they miss they have more chance of actually hitting the building. So now I at least grazed the thing instead of missed 50 times in a row and set this tank on fire, which is all I achieved up to this point.
Yes, sir.
Now it is starting to die. That's good. Let's get some of these up here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Something just blew up. What was it? They rebuilt the Tesla coil. Okay. Not sure why I had an explosion for rebuilding. But Operation Let's Just Kill the Dogs is a go. Without the APCs.
Mission saved.
So Operation Test Theory Part 2.
Very well. Very well.
Just walk past them all. Try not to snipe him, please. Where are you going?
Affirmative. Very well.
Can you not get through because of the mammoths?
Yes,
Hang
sir.
on. I have a fix for that.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Okay, that's not my fix. How about the floor?
Needed.
Vehicle
Silos
reporting.
needed.
Try the floor, guys. Okay, that works.
Yes, sir.
You're scared of this.
Affirmative.
Understandable. The yaks are making quick work on my base, but I don't care anymore. Come on, just destroy something. What's with this even damage distribution between all three tanks? Man's brave. Pretty sturdy as well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
That seemed to be a mistake. Well, that's done has annoyed the tanks.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Oh well, it gives the destroyer something to do.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Interesting. So the tank up the cliff can't see this boat,
Vehicle.
but this guy can. So, you know, they don't have linked eyesight or anything here. Mammoth down.
Reporting.
You really ran, didn't you?
Very well. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
It's time.
Mission saved.
I don't care about my silos.
Yes, sir.
I
Affirmative.
thought they both blew up exactly at the same time then.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Okay, run through fire. Good man.
Agreed. Very well.
Okay, don't mind me.
Affirmative.
Keep cleaning your gun, soldier. Good work.
Affirmative. At
Start
once.
doing some harvesting. Very nice.
Affirmative. Very well.
Yeah, I think the base needs help, mate. But you know, hidden behind the trees, that's not
Very
bad.
well. Affirmative.
I can despawn the tree by scrolling to this point. That's interesting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So for us being as smart as the Soviets were, they weren't very observant
Vehicle
about
acknowledged.
keeping this
Silos.
defector
Reinforcements
under control.
arrived.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Reinforcements. Where are my reinforcements?
Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed.
Don't tease me like this. Don't tell me I have reinforcements and then just not show me
Silos
anything.
needed.
Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, those are some good reinforcements. So the game expected me to sneak out in an APC. Don't see the point. You can just walk out the front door and no one stops you. Don't know why I even needed to get a spy in there in the first place, to be completely honest with you. Because if he was captured somehow and the spy needed to go and break him out, then how come he was unable to just walk out the front door? Lots of questions to be asked. Lots of answers to be found in the next video. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then. By the way, this is very risky, because I'm ending a video and about to immediately start the next video, but I got no save. So if everything goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Wish me luck.